Hi everyone, today we are going to learn how to show top n categories in a donut chart and with others grouping. So here, as you can see, I have a parameter for my user to select the top n categories. I have selected 5, so I have my top 5 categories, and then the rest of the categories are grouped into this field called others. If I change this number to 3, I have top 3 categories and rest of them grouped into others. So we are going to recreate this in this blank file here. So here I have loaded the same sample superstore data set. So I'm just quickly going to show you my data, and I'm going to do this on this column subcategory. So you may have noticed that I do not have a other subcategory here in my data, but if I want to show it in my legends, it should be a part of my column. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new table with my distinct subcategories and one more extra row for my others category. Okay, so I'll take a new calculated table. This will be subcategory. So first is my distinct subcategories. Okay, now I'm just going to do a union of one extra row. So I'll write union here. This is going to act as my table 1, and for my table 2 I'm going to use the row function, which takes two parameters. The first one is the name of your column. Here it is subcategory, and the second one is your expression. So my expression is others. Okay, so now here in the last I have one extra row for my other subcategory. So I'll take a donut chart and I'll put my subcategory from here. Okay, so one thing is left. In my modeling tab, I have to connect my subcategory from this table to the subcategory from my fact table. This is going to be a many to one relationship, many on the order side, one on the subcategory side, single direction. Alright, so now as you can see, I have already created this parameter here from this tab here. From modeling tab, I have already created a numeric range parameter for my user to select a number. If you do not want to add this feature and you already have your number in mind that it is top 5 or top 3, then you can just hard code it in your code. Okay, so I have already connected, so I'll add my sales to my donut chart. Okay, so now I do not have any data in my others, so others is not listed in my subcategories. So now I'm going to create a measure where what I'm going to do is my logic is going to be that whatever top n here the user has selected. So in this case, the user has selected 4. So I'll calculate my top 4 categories, and then if my rank is less than or equal to the selected rank, then I'll just pass my sum of sales. But if it is a greater than the selected rank, so for all of these values, I'm going to calculate combined sales for all the categories whose rank is greater than the selected rank, and then I'm going to pass that value in my others field. Okay, so I'm going to create a measure, and that measure I'm going to pass in my values. So I'll start creating my measure now. Total sales. So first I'm going to calculate a variable for my selected rank. So selected underscore rank is selected value top n. Okay, so now I'm going to calculate my rank. So rank subcategory equals to, I'm going to use the rankx function. My table is all selected subcategories from the subcategory table. I already have a video on rankx function, so if you're interested, you can watch it. My expression is going to be calculate sum of sales. Value is going to be blank, order is going to be descending, and my ties is dense. Okay, so this is my rank. Now I'm going to calculate the sales for others. So sales underscore others equals to calculate sum of sales. Now here I'm going to use the filter function, filter my subcategory table all selected subcategories. Okay, and my expression is going to be, I'm just going to copy this rank code and I'll paste it here. So the rank of my subcategory has to be now greater than the selected rank. Okay, so this code is going to calculate total sales for all the categories whose rank is greater than the selected rank. Okay, yeah. So now is my final return statement. Return, I'll use switch function, switch true. So if my rank sub is less than or equal to my selected rank, then it is one of my top n categories, so just directly pass sum of sales. Okay, now if my rank is greater than the selected rank, obviously here I have covered that condition if it is less than or equal to. So now my rank sub is greater than the selected rank, so I'm going to directly pass this expression for selected value of my subcategory is equal to others. If this condition is true, then I'm going to pass which value? Sales others. Else, I just want blank. Alright, so my code is ready. Now I'll pass this total sales in my values. Okay, so as you can see, I have my 4 categories and my total sales. Now one thing is left, that is, I'll also try changing this. Yes, top 5, top 7. Okay, so one more thing is left, which is the sorting. Now others is sorted first, so it is first in the sequence because it is a higher number, right? By default it is going to sort them as per the total sales value, so others is always going to be on the top, but I want others to be at the last, and my for top 4 should be first. Okay, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to calculate one more new measure, and I'm going to rank these subcategories, and I'm just going to hard code a very higher rank to my others, and that is going to be my sorting measure. So sort categories equal to, I'm going to use my rank sub function again, the rank x code which I wrote previously. I'm going to write the same code. So rank x, all selected, subcategory, expression is calculate sum of sales, value is blank, order is descending, and my ties is dense. Now return if selected value of my category, if that is equal to others, then just pass 999 rank. Okay, else I think I should have written the switch statement here. Switch true. Yeah, and now my next condition is going to be that if my rank, if rank sub is less than or equal to my selected rank, so selected value top n, then pass my rank sub. Alright, so this is my sorting measure. Now you cannot sort this column, you cannot sort this column with a measure directly from here. Okay, this way you cannot do it because these categories are going to keep switching, and in calculated columns they're going to be pre-computed values which do not interact with your slicers and all. So I have calculated this in a measure. Now I'm going to pass this measure in my tooltips. So sort categories, I'm going to pass it in my tooltips, and then I'm going to sort axis with my sort categories, and this is going to be in ascending order. Okay, I think I made a mistake. No, I guess not. Top 3. Yes. Okay, now inside your tooltips you can see this sort categories measure, but since I have already switched on the data labels, so I'm going to turn my tooltips off. Okay, I'm just going to have a bold color here. This is going to be semi bold and 10, and my category is, yeah, this much is enough. And now I'll just turn my data labels off, sorry, tooltips off. Now I do not see the tooltip. Okay, so my categories are also sorted, and I do not see the sort measure in my tooltips. Now I'm quickly going to validate this number. So as you can see, I have selected top 4. I'll just select top 3. Yeah, I selected top 3, and I'm going to just verify this number on this page. I'll take a new card, and I'm going to add my sales, sum of sales. I'm going to drag the column, and then I'm going to take a slicer, my subcategories, and this is going to be a multi-select slicer. A slicer. Show select all and multi-select off. Sorry, multi-select should be on. Now phone, chair, and storage. So I'm just going to uncheck my phone, chair, and storage. This is 1.41 billion. This is 1.41 million, which is accurate. Okay, so thank you for watching this video.